Welcome, foolish, wait, I need to look up this phrase. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. There's no turning back now from this video or, the Haunted Mansion in general. I wanted to have a little bit of fun with this video, you guys. So welcome back. It's Emily, and I even brought in Ghost Scooby. He's wearing a Santa hat, just ignore that, to join us in the build for the Haunted Mansion. Now, this is set number 40521, the Haunted Mansion from Lego. Not to be confused with the Haunted House or the Mystery Mansion. Those are both very different sets, so, don't mess it up. Today, I wanted to make this video a little bit different than normal. And as you can see, we have a friend joining us today. Hi, Ladybird. Hi. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you know how much I love Disney. Like, I don't know if it's very clear from that, or that, or that, or that, or that. And I don't know if Star Wars counts as Disney, but there's a lot of Star Wars too. I am a huge Disney fan, and as soon as this got announced, I didn't cry, but like, I almost cried. I was really excited, especially since this kind of shows that this is gonna be like a mini theme from Disney. I actually still have the box from the mini Disney Castle from last year, and so I really feel like this is gonna be like an ongoing kind of like sub-theme from Disney, so I'm really looking forward to this. Last year we got the mini Disney Castle. This is like a micro-scale build of the Disney Castle from Walt Disney World. I love that it had an exclusive figure in that, and they have kept that the same with the new set here. So this is the Haunted Mansion from, I think, Disneyland. This is like the Disneyland rendition of it, with a little minifigure included as well. And the fact that this set here even exists makes me so happy, because, we got the micro-scale version of the Disney Castle. We now have the Haunted Mansion. Does that mean we have more micro-scale versions of these Disney rides and Disney amusement park attractions coming soon? I have no idea, but I really hope so. So I guess let me stop talking at this point. I just want to start building this. I am so excited. But before we do, thank you so much to Landon Lego for sending this for review. I really appreciate it. And also, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. All right, y'all. Pink scissors, as always. Let's get this thing open. I'm actually considering watching the Haunted Mansion with Ed Murphy. That like kind of cheesy, older Haunted Mansion movie on Disney Plus. Like, I'm considering putting that on. But also, like, I don't know. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. But it's also like, I saw it only a few months ago. I guess it was Halloween when I watched it, so it wasn't that long ago, but still, I don't know. What do we think about that movie? Let me know in the comments. So here we have everything included in the set. We have bag 1 here, and bag 1 is where we get the minifigure. Bags 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and here's the stickers that come in this. There are 5 stickers. They're all different. At first I thought they were all the same, but they are different. These are like the singing ghosts, it looks like. So I'm kind of excited to see where these are incorporated in this set. Oh, okay, this makes sense. So it's like used as artwork along in the back there. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I don't mess up the sticker placement too badly. Ignore the fact that I just threw that. Okay, and I know I said this earlier, but this is actually based on the Disneyland version of the Haunted Mansion. So that's really exciting. Fun fact, y'all, I'm actually going to Disneyland for my first time later this month. Actually, it might be early next month. I don't know. I'm going to be gone for a while working on something fun with the Lego group, and I can't tell you anything else besides that, but like, I am so excited. I'm going to be gone for a little bit, so just stay tuned for some more updates about that at some point soon. Anyways, here's what the builds look like for each different bag, and I think it's time to get started. But of course, we have to watch this. That's a big spider! To be completely fair, that's also my reaction to spiders. But anyways, let me show you where we're at in the build so far. This is kind of like the footprint of the Haunted Mansion. It's pretty tiny. Again, it is micro scale. But here you can get a better idea of the size in comparison to the micro scale Disney Castle. It's really about the same. I'd say this one's a little bit more of a rectangle, whereas this one's more square-ish with like the rounded edges, but very similar in size. And then here we have the exclusive minifigure in this set. This is the butler, and his face printing is really exhausted, kind of sad. I feel like the frown isn't as appropriate, like maybe just like a straight line across for the mouth, but I do really like it. And then you can kind of see like his coat tails in the back. Here we go. You can get a better view this way. So he has his little coat tail fabric piece in the back. It looks really nice. I am very happy with this minifigure. I feel like this will be pressed down a little bit more through time, but I am very happy. Emily from the future here. Hi. So Ross came by and he showed me that I did it wrong. So it does actually lay flat. So thank you, Ross.
rookie mistake.
And now it's time for bag 2. This movie's definitely cheesy, but I love it. So I just finished bag 2. I've used some of the stickers here. So let me kind of show you what's been done at this point. It kind of looks like one of those architecture buildings, right? Like the micro scale. Anyways, so we just worked on this dining room area. You can see 3 of the stickers. Oh gosh, I broke it. You can see 3 of the stickers inside. There's still 2 left to be placed, but you can see Madame Leona on the side there. And I believe these are 2 of the hitchhiking ghosts, which is really exciting. So this is like the dining room area where all the ghosts are like circling around. It's really fun, kind of spooky, but I love it. And so yeah, now let's start on bag number 3. So I've made a little bit more progress at this point, but something that people don't talk about enough is how tedious these micro builds really are. Like honestly, so far in this whole thing, the biggest pieces I've used are like the plates on the bottom, obviously. But there's so many little studs that I'm using all throughout. Like all of this is built on these little tiny 1x1 sand green studs. It's just kind of excessive and I don't really enjoy the build process on this that much. Just the fact that everything in this is such a small piece just becomes very tedious. It's just not my favorite type of build technique. I prefer like larger buildings for sure. But I am actually really excited though to see what this looks like when we're done. Hopefully it looks kind of like that. And before we move on any further, I just want to say I'm glad that I pointed out this whole build down there while I did, because it's really tough to get into after this. Like this is kind of how it's set up. It's very hidden down underneath. Like I almost have to tilt this up so you can see everything. All right, moving on now to bag 4. Okay, y'all, so something kind of weird I just stumbled across. I'm like probably over halfway done with bag 4 at this point. So notice all of these gray tiles and like the white plates on the top there. I just built these things here and I was so confused, right? So remember, gray tiles, white plates. I flipped the page and I was trying to figure out where to place them and I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Like, where are they? I think this is like an error in the instructions and I've never seen that before, but like over here, it goes back to like where it was. Super weird. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have seen that before in the comments. Okay guys, so I just finished up the build and here we have it. This is the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland and you can see the minifig outside. I actually really like that there's room for it on this one because with the Disney Castle last year, it was really difficult to place Mickey. Like you have to have him walking because there's like no... There we go. Because there's not really too many studs outside, so it's kind of hard to have him placed. So you're just gonna have to have him walking. But with this one, it's a little bit better. So there's tons of room outside, so I do really appreciate that. I will say, like, if I saw this on someone's shelf and I didn't know it was like a Disney thing and like there was no minifig or anything, I would just think it's like some building, you know? So it's not really something that stands out to me as the Haunted Mansion too much. But to be fair, I can't really think of too many buildings at Disney World that really stand out to me as micro builds. Like maybe the Epcot ball, like I feel like that would be kind of an obvious one, but yeah, I don't know. Like, let me know what you guys think about this one. But I mean, they did a really good job with it. All the details inside are really nice. There's lots of really nice details from the rides that I recognize, even from Disney World. I know this is like the Disneyland version, but like they're, you know, they're similar. But I do think the build looks really nice. The design's fantastic. I think maybe it would be more meaningful to me if it was like the Disney World version, since I grew up at Disney World essentially, and I've never been to Disneyland yet, but I still really like it. Honestly, I just really hope that Lego keeps making these Disney sets. Like, I love this, and especially at this small scale, it makes it very affordable. I will say though that I wish that there were more bigger sets from Disney. Like every year from Star Wars, we get a UCS set, like giant sets. Ninjago, we have the City Gardens, Docks, and then City from forever ago. And I would just love it if we got more like giant Disney sets like that. That would be so cool. But I am obviously excited about this one too. This one's also really nice. So yeah, I guess real quick before I wrap it up, I do want to say thank you again to Land and Lego for sending this early for review. I really do appreciate it, and it was so much fun to build. Again, like micro builds aren't really my favorite, but I will say like the little techniques in here and like seeing how these pieces are used in different ways is really exciting. And we have an exclusive minifigure, so that's always a good thing. I am really curious though, y'all. Let me know down in the comments below, what Disney ride or attraction would you most want to see next from Lego in these like micro build style sets? I would love Space Mountain, maybe even like an Epcot ball, the Tree of Life from Animal Kingdom. The big main landmarks from each of the parks would be really cool, but let me know what you would most want to see. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please do consider subscribing if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye!